log into Google Maps or Google Earth. Let's do Google Maps. Maps.com. All right. Anybody have an address they want to put in, or y'all want to just pick a random house? Any suggestions from anybody? You got a roof maybe you purchased a long time ago. You want to pick Anthony or anybody?
Let me see. You might have something in here from my.
Okay.
Let me see.
Just pick a random house.
You looking for a roof?
Yeah, just a roof, a random house to sketch.
Okay. All right. I got an address for you.
Okay, go ahead.
1611 West Terrace Drive in Lake
Where's that
Worth.
at?
Lake
Lake
Worth.
Worth?
Yeah, Lake Worth.
Okay.
And then 33460
You said Harris Drive?
Terrace Drive.
Oh,
Terrace.
Terrace.
Yes, sir. Terrace. 1611 West Terrace Drive.
Got it.
Have that from my notes, the old knocking the door days.
All right, so I just basically punched in the address. I put it in satellite view or terrain. So I'm gonna zoom into this home. You guys see it, guys? All right.
We're looking at you.
Yeah, I can only
Oh,
see you.
okay, hold on. Uh, how about now?
Got it.
Yeah, got it.
So I put it in satellite view, punched in the address, and I'm zooming in to 1611 West Terrace Drive. Do you have that report for that roof by any chance?
Me, no.
That shows you the exact square footage? The reason why I'm asking is I was going to compare it to what I came up with what the exact thing is. So this is a little weird. I wonder why I have that little shade thing there. Let me pull it up on Google Earth and see if it gives me the same shade.
That's probably one of the reasons why I saved it, because I saw the roof was damaged.
Right, it's possible.
Probably why.
Mm-hmm. Let's go to Google Earth. I'm just curious to see, 'cause when I look at it in Google Maps, you see that little change right there?
Hmm.
Not sure why that's showing. I'm just curious why that's there. So let me
And
see
if
if I
that
see.
and if
Go
that
ahead.
was not a good example, if that was not a good example, Mr. Ashley, I have a few other addresses I can give you
No,
as
no,
well.
this is good.
Okay.
This is this
Okay,
is.
you let me know.
I'm just curious to know what that why it has that little shade and different, because it's kind of changes a little bit. I don't know why.
Is that a tile roof?
That looks like a tile roof.
Hmm.
So see the little change here?
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks like they combined two images together. That's what it looks
Yeah.
like. An old image with a new image. That's what it looks like they did. So let's pull up in Google Earth and see if it does the same thing.
Oh,
Alright, so here it is in Google Earth. So it stop spinning. It's not good. Alright, so there's one there. Same thing. Look at that.
it might be actually that maybe that white sealant that people will do over the roof. It's like that white sealant type of thing where they can
No, it
actually
is.
paint.
It looks like it is exactly what it
Yeah,
is.
I'm pretty
But
sure
look
that's
at
probably why I saved it.
yeah, but look at that image. You see that? It has an
Hmm.
old image on top of the new one. You see that?
Hmm.
See
Oh,
this
I
one?
see it now. Yeah, where the ridge line doesn't even line
Yeah.
up.
See that? Yeah. So it is an old image on top of the new one. I don't know why he did that. Or maybe that's just a glitch. I don't know. So you can see the layer. That's too weird. All right, let's do the house next to it. How about that?
Well, that works. Yeah.
All right, it doesn't have that. It doesn't have that layer on top of it. All right, so let's put it in 2D. Okay. All right, so let me see if I can split the screen so I can have stability on one side and the screen on the other. All right, here we go. Open up another roof diagram. Oh, that's a floor plan. My bad. Roof plan. Okay. So you got this guy here. Well, I guess I could have did the same thing with the Google map, right? Just go next door. Yep. So, all right. So we got the house here, right? Typically, when you're going to sketch a house, even if it's not using a satellite imagery, you want to start with the main structure of the house. So the main structure of this house is going to be a hip structure. And the main structure is really the biggest structure of the home in the center. You see it right here? So this would be the main structure of the house. So that's going to be a hip. So that's going to be my base structure, is a hip. So I'm going to drop a hitch on my drawing plan. So now I'm going to go over here in the toolbar for Google Earth. You see the last one here? It's a measuring tool. Okay? My cursor turns into a hash mark. So I want to grab how deep is this roof. So because I have a flat roof connected to the backside, I have to eyeball, make it seem like there's a straight line here. Does that make sense, guys? You guys following me so far?
Yes.
So I'm gonna click my first point of my measurement on the front, then I'm gonna drag it across, and I'm gonna eyeball it, try to figure out where that line would come across this flat roof, and I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna call it 33 feet. You guys understand my train of thought there?
Yes.
Okay, 33 feet. So now I'm gonna go to my drawing, and I'm gonna make it 33 feet deep. All right, 33 feet. Now I want to find out how long it is from this point to this point. So I'm going to click done on my measuring tool and I'm going to hit start new. I'm going to click on this side of the roof and I'm going to drag it down across here and click where I believe that it stops, 63 feet. So now I'm going to go here and make this. Okay? That's the main structure of my roof. So I'm going to hit done here. I'm going to start new. Now I want to figure out how far does this overbuild comes beyond the existing roof. You guys see that? From this tip of the overbuild to the main structure. I'm going to click here. Then I'm going to click here. And I got 11 feet. So I'm going to go up here and grab me a root tip dormer. I'm going to dimension it. Make this 11 feet. I'm going to start new my measurement. Now I want to see how wide it is from this corner of the roof, from the left corner, all the way to the right corner, which is 27 feet. So I'm going to go ahead and make this 27 feet wide. 27 feet. That's pretty wide, doesn't it? Yeah, 27 feet. That's what it says. I'm going to zoom the fix. So I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to line up those two corners. Just like we did earlier. Not a perfect fit. Boom. Alright, does that look like it so far?
Yes.
11 feet from here, 27. So I'm going to go over here on the opposite side and start my measurements anew. Now I want to know what's the distance between this corner all the way up to the main roof. 24 feet. So I'm going to go ahead and get another dormer. I'm going to dimension that dormer on the side here. What did I say it was? 20. Was it 24? Yeah,
24.
Okay. Oh, I'm doing the wrong one.
24 long.
Right. All right, now, why did I punch in 14? I'm getting dyslexic on you guys. 24. All right, there we go. It's like I said it, I see it, and I still typed in the wrong one. Did someone say old age? No, she's dead. Thank you. All right, so now we want to see how wide the dormer is. So from the right side to left side, that's 26 feet wide. So I'm just going to go ahead and make this dormer 26 feet. I'm just going to tap that into this company. 26. I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to make this corner, which would be normally a valley, line it up with this corner, which is the ridge. And grab it, bring it over here, and drop it. There you go. Oh, we still got the flat to deal with in the back. All right, so I'm going to start new. So I want to know the size of this flat from left to right. So I'm going to click on left side, right side, 34 feet. So now I'm going to go up here and grab me a flat ruler. It says 34 feet. 34 feet. I'm going to turn it around. Rotate. Oh no, I had it the right way. No, damn it. Why it's not rotating? Oh, that's because the slope is 0. So no matter what, the slope would have stayed the same. Well, here's one thing we have to take into account as well. So I don't know the pitch of this roof. That's important, isn't it? Okay. So if I was there on site, then I'll punch in the pitch at 612. But let's say for some reason I forget to figure out the pitch of that roof. Typically, you're gonna have to go back out there, right, and use the pitch gauge on the roof. Guys, what do you think? How would you figure out that pitch of this roof? You'd have to go back out, right?
Right.
All right, so let me show you a trick, a hack. So I'm gonna grab this person, sit them in front of the house. All right. I'm gonna turn it around. I'm gonna pull out my pitch gauge on my phone. All right. All right. Remember this, guys?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna now take it, and I'm gonna hold it as low as possible and match the pitch on the roof.
Slick.
And look at what the pitch is.
2.5. Okay.
That is the pitch of that house. All right. You can test that with any picture you have. If you have a front elevation of a home and you know the pitch on it, pull out your phone and compare it to and do what I just did, and you'll find the pitch of that house. It's 2.5. So let's go ahead and redo that real quick. So, all right, so I just went ahead and rebuilt that roof and made it all T12. Okay. Now I'm gonna add that flat roof. I mean, I could have left the roof the way it was just for the purposes that we were doing, but I want to make it an accurate example. Okay. So I'm gonna rotate this flat roof. Let's see what size that we determined that it was. It's about 33 feet wide, and then it's 16 feet deep. Remember the last example I showed you with the roof? I told you that it never really starts at the end. Look at this house. See that? You guys see that? See how the roof does not, the flat roof doesn't start at the tip? Remember I told you very rarely you'll see a flat roof start at the very tip of an existing roof. Remember I told you it always goes up 1 or 2 feet and then the flat roof starts. See that in here?
Yeah.
All right.
Is that what's considered a mobid or something like that?
Mod bit. That roof right there would be a road roofing, and it can be a modified bitumen roof. That's correct. It'll be a mod bit roof, which is sheets of roofing, which is road roofing, but the material is a modified bitumen material. Okay, that is what's recommended, and you really can't use road roofing anymore. Road roofing can only be used as like an underlayment type of deal. Okay. So it's recommended whenever you have a flat roof or a low pitch roof, anything below 312 has to be modified bitumen. Can't be shingle or tile for that matter.
And then the next part is more of a shed, uh, screened
That,
in.
that's correct. Looks like he has a pan roof type going on here. Actually, no. This looks like that looks like a patio cover, insulated deck, because you see the seams in it.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
All right, so it looks like a 4 feet apart seam. I don't know. You remember this roof, Anthony? You remember this house?
Oh,
You
it's
remember
next
that
door.
back?
That was
Oh,
next
it's next
door.
door. It's not even a home.
Yeah, that was next door to the one.
Okay. So let me connect this. Let me connect it. So you see how I bring it up a little bit up the roof?
Hmm.
All right. To try to depict what it looks like, you put it in free form. Let's see if it's sat in really good. All right. All right. See how that flat roof just blends right in? All right. So do you think this saves you money or doesn't save you money?
Yeah, especially after doing it a few times. I mean, if each one is 50, more or less 25 up to $100. I mean, yeah, you're doing, in 3 days of consistent work, you're going to be saving some good coin.
Some serious bucks there, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. If you're doing
All right.
6 a day and you figure $100 a hit, yeah.
So I literally just used Google Earth to sketch out this whole roof. And let's say you off by a tenth of a square. You know what I'm saying? 10 square feet. No big deal. But remember, your estimate is a guesstimate. All right? And if they eventually pull a legal view and it says that you're off by .10, no big deal. You just come in here and you adjust it to be able to reflect that .10 if that becomes an issue. Which 9 times out of 10 it won't, because this thing is super accurate. If I had a claim that I know, I'm sure if I go looking for one, I can find it, find the report, and then draw it, and then show you how accurate these measurements are. Okay? So that's basically your whole roof. You just drew a whole roof. You guys want a demonstration of another roof?
Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, one more will be fine.
Okay. Y'all want to pick a roof here in this drawing, or y'all want to give me an address?
Whatever everybody wants, that's fine.
Anybody can pay. I just don't want to pay. I don't want to be the one that use this roof.
Do something. Do a roof maybe that's a different obviously style, or maybe something a little bit more elaborate. Maybe take a look around the neighborhood real quick. Let me see. Something like what I mean.
Don't give me anything.
What about
Oh, look
top
at this.
top?
Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No. Yeah. Let's see it. No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I thought this was that roof. I thought this roof was shaped the way I told you that they're normally not shaped, but it is shaped the way we normally would shape a roof.
Oh,
I thought
perfect.
I thought it went that way. Okay, so has a little funkiness to it. All right, so let's see if we can draw this on here. All right, so my main structure is gonna be a hip. This is the main structure. Everything else is added to it. Now, one thing you have to pay attention to this drawing, this is actually one roof with 3 overbuilds. All right? This is an overbuild, this is an overbuild, and this is an overbuild. And
Mhm.
each of them are starting at a different location. This looks like one whole side, right?
Mhm.
But it's not. It's an actual separate overbuild. How do I know that? The ridge lines don't line up. See that?
Yeah, zigzag.
That's right. So that means that's a totally different over. That was similar to what you were doing the other day. Very similar to what you're doing on the level 2 prep.
Okay.
So these are 2 separate overbuilds. So you got to pay attention to that. So this is the main roof. So I'm going to find the size of the main roof. I'm going to click. You see how long it is? 67 feet. 7 feet long. Still held on to my toothbrush. All right, so let's find out. Let's find out what the picture is on this one. All right, not you. We're going to you. All right, let's see what the picture is on this one. Now, you don't want to make this. This is an exception, guys. If you were to just not have the ability to go back out there and get that pitch, so this is an exception, not the rule. Okay. I don't know why these roofs are so low pitch, dude. This is a 312 roof.
So can you say again what you're doing to get that? Oh,
So
you're using your
the
level.
digital, yep,
Pitch gauge.
it's
Ah,
the pitch gauge. So I'm
gotcha.
basically lining it up with that roof,
Uh-huh.
and it gives me the pitch. So I was showing you the actual picture of it to show you how I apply it.
Okay, so you put it
Right?
you put it in there and the address. Yeah.
No, I don't put it in the apps. I take a picture of the computer screen.
I see.
I
I see.
line up my pitch line with the picture, with the roof on the computer screen, and
Okay,
then I take a picture of it.
I got
You see what I did there?
you. Right.
Okay. So that roof is a 312. So now I'm going to make this roof 312.
from here, it looks like it's steeper than that.
Huh? Yeah, it
It-
looks like it, but it
yeah,
isn't. It isn't. It's probably 412 worst case scenario. Now that main structure
yeah.
might be. So let's see if I can get a side angle of that main structure. See, I see that angle on the back side?
Uh-huh.
See, I got a picture of the back side of that structure. Right there. Let's see what that gives me. Let's see what that back side is. Remember what I said would be at the most? Yeah, that's a little off. If you're looking at the picture, you can see it's really off a little bit. So let me try and let me take another picture. Okay, it gave me 4 exactly. All right, so from 3.1 to 4, that's not much of a change. So that roof is probably 4. Okay, so I'm gonna make my drawing 4 instead of 3. What else is pumpkin juice? All right, here we go. There's 4s all the way around. I'm trying to restart go back to the oh shucks, I mean I didn't find the house anymore. It was a random room. Remember? Okay,
Oh,
here we go. I thought I
another
was
one,
gonna be able to find
14, 14.
oh 1414 Caribbean Road. Good stuff. Alright, let's see if I can
East.
go back. That's right. Caribbean Road East. Come on, don't do this to me. Okay. 14 Road East.
First one.
Hmm?
First one, yeah. St. Charles Shores.
Okay. Awesome. Good catch. Good catch. Alright, we're gonna put it in 2D so you can see top and bottom. Move it around a little bit. Okay. Good catch, man. Alright, so we got the main structure. Now let's see what this overbuild is. From the outside in, it says 21 feet. And then from the outside edge to the building is 3 feet. 21 by 3. Alright, rotate this baby. 21 feet by 3. Rotate this again.
I think that's on the other side. I think,
Yep.
oh, while we're in the back. Oh, okay. That's, okay.
So we're gonna connect that sucker right here. Boom. Alright. 21 by 3. Now it looks like he has a chimney going on right here.
Mhm.
He got something going on right here.
I think it's just an opening.
Maybe skylight?
I don't know. I thought I saw something when we had it on the street view.
Let's put it on the street here. Let's see. Hmm.
Maybe it's just
Oh, okay. That porch opening, right?
yeah.
That's probably what that is. So now this creates a different dynamic to this room. Can you see this little extra section here?
Yeah.
So that creates another dynamic to the room. Hmm.
You're gonna have to guesstimate that distance.
Mm-hmm.
Since that one was 3, that probably is like 1.
Oh boy, where did we go? There it is. Huh. So we gotta figure out this funky little section they put here.
Oh,
Wow, they're making us work for this one. That
I
changes
didn't see that.
everything. Yeah, that funky little section changes everything.
If I was doing this, I wouldn't see it, so I just act like it wasn't even there.
You're absolutely right. That's a good point. That's a very because as long as I make up for the square footage, that would not be an issue. You're absolutely right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab the distance of that, and I'm gonna split the difference. I'm gonna grab it here and go to the corner, 33 feet wide. Now I want to figure out how much does it come off the wall. Probably gonna be 3 feet. Yep, 3 feet as well. 33 feet wide by 3 feet. So I'm gonna grab me a dormer. Drop it here. I'm gonna make it 33 feet. I'll change this to 3 feet. I'm gonna rotate it. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna connect it in this corner. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, something here, something funky is going on here. Alright, so look at what's happening here. So this dormer is actually not even, it's not even with the regular shape of what the roof would have been. Otherwise, it would have been back here.
Uh-huh.
See that?
Yeah.
So I need to figure that out on this section of the roof. So I'm going to bring it close to here. I don't want to drop it here. Actually, I think I do. Hold on.
Yeah. Push it in. 3 feet.
Yeah, I don't want to match it there because it doesn't match. See that 33 feet? No, 33 feet doesn't really give us a hard time, to be honest with you. Oh, did I make this deep to where it's supposed to be? Let's see. I don't think I did. Let's see how deep this is. 35? I didn't do it. So let me focus on that. Let's make this 35. And that makes a difference. I didn't put the depth on the drawing. So that helps out. Helps out big time, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so now I'm going to bring this here. Actually, it wants to go down here for that. Does that look right? Down. It's a little funky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that little piece right there is missing something.
Yeah.
So here's how I'm going to do, what I'm going to do to mitigate this. Alright, so notice what I'm going to do here. I'm going to bring this out. So instead of me giving that little extra, I'm just going to make it even. So for me to give it an even side on this side, I'm going to select the center of that ridge and go to the outside. That makes it 13. 13 times 2 is 26. So we're going to make this. Now I'm going to grab it. And it should make sense. See that?
Yeah.
You see what I just did, how I figured that out? So remember, this has an extra extension here.
Right.
So I can't really find that ending point here. So I just split that roof in half by finding the ridge and going to the outside. Gave me 13, multiplied it by 2, so that makes the distance from here to be 26. But once I change that, now it perfectly fits in. Okay? Now I can come here and add a little extension here. Let's see if I can make this, nope, can't make it an uneven rafter. If I change this, see what happens. Oh, it allowed me to increase it. And what did I say this was?
33.
33. Let's see how much it gives me before I start acting up. There we go. It gave me that 33. Obviously, you know it's really less than that 33 because it's only a little bit there. So I'm going to bring back, I'm going to take a little bit off of it. Let's make it 30, 30, let's make it 30. Because if I do it more than 30, I'll be giving it way more extra than it needs. Because that lint doesn't run up the entire roof.
Do you want to measure that space in between?
That's correct. And you want to take that into consideration. Let's do hoop, which is 4 feet wide. Hoop, 7 feet long. So I'm going to go up here. And I'm going to grab, see here, opening. 4 feet wide, 7 feet long. You're going to take it and drop it. Oh, you want to go in. It's saying it can't fit there on that corner. So I'm just going to drop it anywhere because what I'm trying to represent here is the square footage.
That's it.
Okay? So a 4 by 7. It's going to eliminate that area of 4 by 7. So now we're going to do the back side of that roof. So we got the 2 overdrills done. This is a totally separate overdrill, so we're going to go ahead and measure that one. You see how wide that overdrill is? That's 31 feet wide. Let's see how much it is from the outside to the main structure. 33 feet. All right, so let's find us another dormer. Of course, you know I forgot how much it was. So I know it's 33. 33 to the main structure. Let's see. Out here. Oh, that was, no. Was that 33? Start over. Outside. That was 30. And the distance from the outside of the roof to the main structure. Oh, both of them are 33. Wow. I didn't get that the first time, did I? Alright, so we're going to zoom the fit and rotate this sucker. I'm going down here. And we're going to connect the 2 corners. There you go. It's an identical match, huh? Alright, look at all the ridges. All the ridges line up exactly. And my skylight disappeared, of course. My opening now. Put that back. 4 by 7. You determined that it was. Alright, bring it up close here. And there you go. There's your roof. So is it possible for you to draw your roof using Google Maps and Google Earth?
Yes. Yes.
Now, most of the times you're going to have, if you're working in Xactimate, the carrier is going to order an Eagle View, and the Eagle View is going to be right there waiting for you. But if you're working for a company that doesn't want to pay for Eagle View, doesn't want to pay for HUD report, well, you can sketch it using Google Maps or Google Earth. Or you can use a service like RoofR. They provide a $10, $20 service where they'll draw the roof for you. and provide you with the diagram. It won't be an ESX file that you can bring in, but they'll give you the diagram and then you have to draw it from their diagram. I've tried Roof Off 2 years ago, and I had at least 3 estimates got kicked back to me because it was the wrong total. So guess what I never do again? I don't use Roof Off because I'm like, there's no way I could have been off that many squares. I should not have been off that, but I was. So I stopped using that Roof Off service. And then you have other roofing diagram services that are out there as well. Okay? You can pay people and they'll draw the roof for you and send you the roof report. Any questions, guys?
No.
Do you guys think you can use this to draw a roof on Exactimate as well?
Yeah,
The same?
Oh, yeah. I'm,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try the one that we were using for level 2 training.
That's
Try
correct.
that this evening.
But does it have an address though? So you can find
No,
it?
no. The level 2 training.
Oh, you mean you're gonna be working on the drawing?
Yeah. I'm gonna work on the drawing.
I thought you did that already.
No. I did it in Exactimate. I was gonna do it here.
Yeah. That's pretty dope. That'd
See
be
if
pretty cool.
it's easier.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. So what did you think about that prep, that drawing?
The only difficult, like I was telling Anthony, the only difficult part that I had was the roof. I mean the that portion that you showed me, and also I had a problem with the garage lining that up.
Gotcha.
That was my issue with that one. Um,
I can understand that.
so and then the interior, I made, well, the Achilles heel always for me has always been the stairs, and it's no exception on the interior of the other one, of that one as well.
Yeah.
And then I think I put too much emphasis on the kitchen wall, but once I did it when I just pressed the wall, I thought it came out perfect. So
Awesome.
yeah, so I just want to go back. I want to go back and do it again. I keep doing it so I can see if I can get a little faster
Yeah.
and just move it along pretty quick. I got the right side quick. It's just that middle thing, make sure all the measurement comes out.
Good. So let me use this same diagram to create my exterior, right? We're gonna use it in the auto create. So I'm gonna grab that roof plan that I just drew, drop it on my green landscape, and hit done. And there's the exterior.